Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're good. Yeah. Hi. What's up? It's been a little bit. Mostly due to just having been away, just due to work. A lot of work. And also, actually, there were times where I could have streamed Stellar Blade, right? But I wanted to get all of the side quests and side stuff done out of the way first, and like getting through and exploring all of the new open area, which was called, I believe, the Great Desert. And while I was able to do the Wasteland open area in about a day, Great Desert took a couple of sessions actually. And so the first portion, or shall I say the first episode, or this episode on YouTube, is going to be me just showing you what went down during the downtime period. So there's like 14 gigabytes worth of videos that I saved, right? Now, I'm not going to go through all of them. I actually went through and put the ones that are relevant to on my favorites list. So we're going to be going through these videos because there was a lot of videos I took, most of them being the starts or me doing the tasks and objectives of some side quests, and then there were clips of me handing them in and the cutscenes that that followed. But what I realized is that a lot of them either didn't matter, weren't relevant, or I just didn't care. And so I cherry picked a few things. So let's see, we're gonna start with this. Start nice and easy with a boss fight where we get a rematch against the Stalker. Before we start though, what I need to do actually is just turn up the volume for you guys, because when playing on the PS5 recording feature, it is very quiet. There we go, that's better.
It was this
So I encountered this outside of the solar tower in the Great Desert. But fighting this thing was actually I think it was a part of a quest. I don't know what quest it was, but it showed up when I was on my way to the solar tower, so I can like restore power to the desert. This fight actually took me quite a while, I'm not gonna lie. Like I think through half of the fight, I thought I was fighting the lightning enemy, the first boss of the game. I thought I was fighting Abaddon, I thought I was fighting Abaddon. And it wasn't until the second half I was like, wait a minute, no, I'm fighting the fucking Stalker. They looked a little bit too similar to me. I'm not ashamed to say that I did die the first time, so this is my second attempt. Ooh. While this is going on, let me talk about the Great Desert. The Great Desert is massive. It is absolutely massive. But most of how big it is just due to the fact that it is just one big desert. It's just one big great desert, so you're just running across like vast expanses of sand. And so it just makes it feel bigger than it actually is. However, for some reason, I feel like there was like a massive difficulty spike when you get to the Great Desert. I died more times exploring the Great Desert than I've ever done doing any story stuff. I've died more times in the Great Desert alone than the rest of the game on stream. Like, it was actually kind of ridiculous and was pissing me off, actually. But yeah, there was a lot that went down. We unlocked Taki mode, which I'm not entirely sure I actually got to show on stream after we beat Taki. Taki mode isn't all that great, I'm not going to lie. You are invincible during it, and that's pretty much the only good thing about it.
What a horrible monster. This is revenge for the Sentinels. All right then. Let's get back to fixing this tower.
And yeah, pretty much. That's that. Here we come across the desert oasis.
Understand what happened here. The person Beatrice is looking for must be somewhere nearby. Adam, over there. I see someone. What is he doing?
Oh, it's Clyde. Well, I'll be damned. Didn't expect him to still be alive. There are some people who would prefer to wander instead of simply joining Zion. They always end up the same way. Well, most.
That's...
I already know what you're gonna say. If it would really make you feel better, you can try talking to him.
Oh, I came here to the desert oasis to do a quest in the first place, which is to do with Digger's quest. More on that later.
Hey, you can't be out here like this. An Atiba might find you at any... What? Why is that so important to you? Hey, can you hear me?
Absolutely ignores me. So he's a strange person who lives near the oasis, seems to refuse to talk to me. And I believe that's that. More on the fishing later, but I go into the water for a separate other quest. Which was, if you remember the woman on the bridge just outside the reaches of Zion, she's like, oh, my husband and I got attacked by an Atiba and I ran away and he got attacked by an Atiba and he fell into the water. Can you find his body and retrieve his memory stick?
Looks like it sank down very deep.
And so we found the body.
This corpse doesn't look like it was attacked by an Atiba.
No. It looks like he was attacked from behind with a blade while running away. Maybe...
And that's that. More on that later. Back to Clyde. We unlock fishing. Fishing is a whole ass minigame that unfortunately we're not going to be able to see on stream. Well, we're going to see a little bit, but not on stream. I did go out and do a bunch of bulletin board quests that involved doing quite a fair bit of fishing. So all the fishing stuff has been taken care of. And I've got the rewards I wanted out of it, which I'll be showing soon. So I basically pick up I catch a fish, goldfish, and that's the prerequisite for getting him to talk to you.
That's a surprise. Are all angels so insistently talented at everything they do?
You're surprised? That's hardly something I'd expect someone sitting in a place like this to say.
After the colony extinction took everything away, fishing was really all I had left. Ruined streams in the city, underground reservoirs, barren shores. I wandered all over the place, my trusty fishing rod in tow. Frankly, I think I'd already given up by then.
That's...
Well, that was practically a lifetime ago. I've been here for a while now. Feast your eyes. Water's clear, beautiful. The whole world's a dump. I can't think of a better place to spend one's time. Mother Sphere's will be damned. I used to curse everything in sight. But if it was her will that led me to this place, I think I can live with that.
You... I see. You've got quite a story.
Everybody's got a story, world being how it is. Same for you, right? Now, I'm not one to make assumptions about the future plans of an angel. But come and see me again if fishing interests you. Anyway.
Clyde ends up being one of my favorite characters. He's just really chill. So after that, I end up going into another boss fight out of nowhere. As part of, wasn't even a boss fight. No, my bad. Sorry, this is just a fight. So recall we met a person called June in Zion who was like kind of like in the corner somewhere, sort of crashing out, talking about her treasure and stuff like that. And we go to the location and we find a lot of people dead.
God, did they sense some kind of vibration?
And so this is me fighting for my fucking life. This is my second attempt because they actually really got me. These enemies right here are the fucking worst. They're called lurkers, I believe. And they're so annoying because basically you'll never just see them out in the open. They're always digging underneath the sand. And if you don't notice them, even if you're sprinting across the sand, and you're going in one direction, you don't even notice them. If they've caught your scent, they will burrow towards you, like even from behind. You won't notice them. And then they're always faster than your running speed. Even once they come out and slash you, even if you're running at full pelt, they'll always hit you. They're easy to kill. They're easy enough to kill, but their ambushes are constant and annoying. Like by far my least favorite enemy in there. And another thing, I noticed that like I get all these weapon upgrades which are meant to increase my damage, but I find that like because the enemy health like increases as I go on through the game, it means that my damage doesn't really matter. It just stays the same. And even when I go back to like places like Ido 7, I feel like I'm still doing the same damage I did to them. It's almost as if earlier enemies' health are scaling up the further I go into the game. Anyway, this is a lesser behemoth. One of the enemies you can find in the Great Desert. It's pretty tough, but easy enough to take down.
These monsters killed the people here.
Happens all the time. It's more common than you'd think. For us, and for you.
I think I know why June ended up like that.
June ended up like that because she was having survivor's guilt. And when you read the memory sticks, you basically find out that they all sacrifice themselves so that June can get away. And she just feels terrible
Let's just
about
grab
it.
the memory sticks. Finish what we started.
And that's about it for that. And then we go back to June.
I retrieved the memory sticks from the ruins. But there were far more dead people than there were intact memory sticks.
Treasure. Treasure. My treasure. I won't lose it.
Unfortunately, the voice direction sounds like they were giving words on a paper and not much else.
You. I'm sorry I ran away. I'm sorry I survived.
Eve, are you positive we can trust her with the memory sticks?
I could hold on to them, make sure they reached Mother Sphere, but think she'll be all right, Adam.
All right. If you insist.
So that's that. Now, regarding that quest from the woman on the bridge, who said that her lover was like attacked by an Atiba while they were running away, and his body was in the Oasis Ocean. Well, we'll come back to her.
Angel! It's been some time. I wanted to ask about my request.
We were lucky enough to find it. However...
Oh, thank goodness! Please give it back to me.
Yes, here.
Yeah.
Oh, my baby. You finally made it back home to me.
Something's up with her.
It's unfortunate the memory was also badly damaged. Don't fret. No matter what you are, I'll always love you. Forever.
Hey, Beatrice, right? Are you sure it was an Atiba that did it?
Angel, is that you? I didn't know you were still here. Why are you asking the obvious? Are you doubting me?
That trace. It doesn't seem as though an Atiba was responsible.
You weren't there, Angel. You weren't there. I was. My baby was killed by an Atiba. I saw it with my own eyes. I saw it. I'll pay you, just like I promised. But I'd appreciate it if you didn't say such foolish things. Let's get out of here. Somewhere else. Where we won't be interrupted.
That line came out of nowhere. I was like, she's not speaking to me, is she? She's speaking to the memory stick. But yeah. So she's kind of weird, and I don't know if there's going to be I haven't seen any follow-up quest for that. So yeah. This is Digger's quest.
Thank you for visiting
Digger's
once
personal
again.
quest.
Where
We
did
are asked
you
us to
get some-
retrieve
I have many.
3 network codes. One was in Zion, one was in the Wasteland, and one was in the Great Desert, which we hadn't had access to until this point.
Perfect.
So I found it right near the Oasis.
finish
You actually saw me
configuring
pick
the
it up
device
earlier.
Now, I just need your help.
So
with
his
this.
whole plan is to connect with Mother Sphere
now?
or something like that, or
It's a
the
simple
network
task.
rather,
I need you
and
to
find out
enter
from
the
Mother
network
Sphere
code
like
and activate
why
the
he is the way he
communication
is.
node. And I will be entering standby mode for the network connection.
Right. If you insist. If anything goes wrong, it's not my fault. Understand?
Your concern is appreciated, but I don't anticipate any serious problems.
Yeah, so I gotta do this. Dispatch trained me for these hacking mini games, as well as like Neo Automata.
Oh, what's going on?
So it doesn't really it doesn't explode like he should, but he's fine. He's gonna be all right.
That's a relief. Only the network device was destroyed. So, how'd it go?
I am still myself. I was unable to revert to IoT mode. However, nothing has changed. My hypothesis. Unfortunately, I am even more confused about what happened to me.
Well, what were you expecting? Considering the nature of artificial intelligence, trying to find the reason why consciousness forms isn't going to help you decide whether you're human or not.
I think Adam is right. Why don't you try something else? Maybe you could watch the citizens of Zion as they go about their lives. You haven't made much headway on your own.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your advice. I must prepare for my migration to try something new.
And when you speak to him again... Oh, okay, I didn't recall that bit. But when you speak to him again, he's like, yeah, I'm leaving for Zion. So he basically, after this quest, he moves to Zion. This was me trying to find something, like a quest marker. And I end up finding this motherfucker, the actual first boss, the lightning one, again, looking a bit more dangerous than before. On the way there, just shows up. So I'm like, okay, cool. We're reusing bosses. I'll take a rematch. Also, keep the outfit that Eve is wearing. Right? Actually, you know what? I basically decided to wear something very similar with the pattern. Also, hey, Mysterious, what's going on? Everything's cool. Everything's alright. I've been away for a week because this game was pissing me off. And I wasn't able to return to it as quickly as I could. Outside of that, yeah, I've just been working and also not working and resting and yeah, just chilling. How about yourself? I think I did this first try, I don't remember. I think I did, yeah. It was a ball like getting up here in the first place. Oh yeah, what game? That was new. That laser attack. Ooh, Ender Magnolia was a game that I thought about streaming. It was one of those games where I was like, ooh, I want to play that. Ooh, I could potentially stream that. I don't have it yet. Is that the sequel or the first game? I think that game had 2 games. That dev had 2 games. Something about White Lilies? Is that the same game or are they 2 different games? I have no idea. I feel like there were 2 games. Enderman Magnolia is the second game. Yeah, I wanted to play I think I wanted to play the first game as well, but then the second game came out and I was like, yeah, I remember now. But I haven't gotten around to it. Do you like your Metroidvanias then? First was Ender Lilies. There we go. That was it. I was hitting the Getsuka Tenshos over here. Was it you who did a steel run of Silk Song? No, not you. Okay, it was someone else there. Should try to be mad. For real. I've not played many I've not finished many Metroidvanias. I remember Bloodstained came out a while back, and I played a lot of it, never finished it. I actually can't think of a single Metroidvania I finished. Like I haven't finished Silksong. I've been playing through Prince of Persia, The Lost Prince or whatever it's called. Still not finished that. I don't think I've ever finished a Metroidvania. Like I eventually play them, and then I think it's the same reason why I don't stream them, or whenever I do stream them, I like give up halfway through because I'm like, oh, I'm actually not enjoying the gameplay for a stream setting. I'll play it at my own time, and then even when I play it at my own time, I just never finish them. I don't know, I'm quite bad at them. But yeah, that was the boss Abaddon's rematch. Here we do the final quest for Enya and Sue.
Seeing you stand and walk like this, it's good to see. So, just what is it that brings you two here?
I have a request for you. At one point, a small drone came to the bar.
A drone? Oh, do you mean Digger?
The drone heard Enya singing, said it recognized the song, then just left.
So this quest only unlocks after you do Digger's quest because Digger needs to come to Zion. And like Enya's like the only side character with like a quest storyline that I care about, so I ended up doing everything for it.
Eve, I'm sorry to bother you with this. If it has something to do with my lost memories, do you think you can get more details from the drone?
Well, Digger should be in Zion. It shouldn't be too difficult to find out.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'll let you know the second I hear anything. In the meantime, you should head back. Best to stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Always.
Madama Machine. That's the name of the quest. So we go over to Digger, who's chilling to the left somewhere. Yeah, here.
Hello, Eve. The location has changed, but I hope the constructive relationship we have built so far will remain in effect.
Yes, Digger. Good to see. Digger, you were the one who spoke with Enya, right?
Yes. Artistic activities are truly amazing. It was my first time hearing a song. I feel like my understanding of human culture has improved.
Oh, mysterious. Have you played Momodora?
I heard you know.
Or heard of Momodora?
I would like you to tell me more about it.
Yes, Eve. You're a very special guest, so I'll tell you. The information actually has to do with Enya's song. I traveled through many different regions before settling at the Scrap Plains. I collected 149 petabytes of data during my journey. When in Zion, I discovered there was a person there who sang a song that matched previously recorded voice data in my audio archive.
Different singers can sing the same song.
No, the data similarity is so high that it leads me to believe it's the vocalization of the same person. I acquired this data from a location called the Opera House. It is now known as the Buried Ruins. Now I've told you everything I told Enya.
All right. It's all starting to make sense, I think. Thank you, Digger.
I'm glad to be of service. Please drop by again.
And that sets off that quest. I've heard of it. So Momodora is it? Yeah, it's a series of games. I played the fourth. Oh god, I played one of them. I want to say it was called Reverie Under the Moonlight. Momodora Reverie. Yeah. Yes, I played Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. Played it way back when. I think I have a full play LP of it on YouTube, but not the gaming YouTube, but my main music YouTube. I did a playthrough of that before I started streaming, and then they recently released a new one, and I don't know what it's called, but I think I kind of want to play that on the channel. It's hard to say if it's a Metroidvania. I don't think it is, but it's got like that side-scrolling sort of like thing, and you have to get new powers. So I guess it's a Metroidvania. I think that's the only Metroidvania I can think of that I've actually fucking finished, which is funny. What is the name of the latest game? So there's Momodora 1, 2, 3, 4, which was Reverie Under the Moonlight, and the latest one is the fifth one, Moonlit Farewell. That's the game I want to play, and I also would like to stream it at some point this year. It says Metroidvania in the tags. Yeah, I think I played that game before I knew what Metroidvanias were. really and truly. Oh wait, that's that. This is a quest for Kaya, the little girl that runs the sister's junk shop in Zion. She's like, hey, can you find my sister? And so we go to the location of where her sister was last seen or found or whatever. And you can kind of literally see her dead body off to the right there, because of course she's fucking dead, because everyone in this game is dead. But also she's sitting in the side of a big arena. Now this is my second attempt at this boss. This is an actual behemoth. The other ones we fought were lesser behemoths. So unique boss for a side quest. So this is the second attempt. I think I almost beat him first try, but I fumbled at the last minute, the last second. And so like by the second time round, I kind of mostly downloaded his moveset. I'd say like if you've played Sekiro and understood how Sekiro works, and like learning like enemies like attack patterns and stuff and all the variations, this game will kind of be a piece of cake. Or if you just love the parrying mechanic in general. What I love about it is because when you do a successful parry, you can hear like the actual, you know, that signature clang sound every time you do a successful parry. But also the clang sound plays on the PS5 controller speakers as well, so you really, really feel it. You can't dodge through things, I learned. Like there aren't that many like iframes in the dodge. Like the dodge is purely movement based. You can't dodge through projectiles. But you can't dodge through like hurt boxes. Man, I'm getting my ass beat. And so I've been just using Taki mode to finish off bosses.
Adam, is there anything else dangerous around here?
From what I'm seeing.
So yeah, I honestly just wanted to showcase that boss fight. The quest behind it didn't care about. Excuse the outfit. I just wanted to wear it because it was kind of cool. But this is the opera house where Enya and Sue and I guess Digger told us to look for, so we can find out what the deal is with the song that Enya keeps singing. So this is a location in the in an area of desert ruins called the buried. Wait, hold on. This is an area that's part of the Great Desert called the Buried Ruins.
The Opera House.
And really, the Buried Ruins is just the Opera House. You have to find your way to get underground.
I should investigate this more.
And so there's a lot of stuff that you can look at and investigate, and like it's basically just a bunch of reading
You need to wake up.
and voice notes.
Conditions during rehearsal doesn't matter. Today's performance is the real thing. All you have is acting and singing. Oh, and my fans. Shouldn't forget about them. I'd better make sure there's nothing to be embarrassed by a century from now, huh? Though it may be a problem if I'm seeing this in 100 years. Anyway, I got this. Beyond fate.
And there's a lot of clues and stuff, but you find out that basically she used to be a singer / actress who played a character in a show
It's become quite
called Madame Machine. And wait, I don't know if did she play a character called Madame Machine, or was the show called Madame Machine? But the song was called Beyond Fate. So the song she was singing is called Beyond Fate. And that's basically who she was. And because I'm running out of time for this section, I just want to get it over with and come over here to the resolution of the quest.
Eve, how did everything go?
Well, I found important information, thanks to Digger. It's about you. About your life before. It might just be speculation, but I think it's safe to assume Digger is right. I also found out the title of your song.
I'm listening.
You used to be an artist, in a broader collection of artists. But this was the most important clue. You were featured in a piece titled Madame Machine. The song you sang in it closely resembles the song you sing now. The song's title is Beyond Fate.
Beyond fate. Is that so?
Yes, though that's only part of the whole picture.
It's okay. This is enough.
Are you sure about that? I still have more to share.
Beyond fate. My past self could be urging me with those very same words. To try and make peace with the past I've lost and accept what I have now. It seems as if my obsession has troubled many people. But now, I have someone looking out for me. Isn't that all that really matters?
Well, I suppose you're right.
Eve, thank you. You've done so much for us.
All right. Take this data. What is stored there will help you fully restore Beyond Fate.
Okay. Thank you, Eve.
If I may, could I maybe ask you to sing that song for me now?
Oh, I'd be happy to.
And then she ends up singing the song. And it's like they make a whole cutscene out of it, but it isn't really anything special. She just sings the same song she has been singing. And you get like some shots of the characters of the game and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a nice end, and then you get the trophy for finishing her quest line. And then the last thing to show, I've got 5 minutes left, is in one of the quests, one of the bulletin board quests. I learned that it was actually part of an update for the game. You do a quest and you find a code for something, but the code never tells you where you use it. So I had to Google it, and I found out that you have to use it in this place in Matrix 11. And what's inside is really cool. You find a little Easter egg of Shift Up, which is the devs of this game. You find their little studio behind that. There you see. Shift Up, Second Eve Studio. And you see some letters about and stuff like that. Some Latin letters again. Those are codes for another chest that's inside. But yeah, you basically find the quote unquote dead devs, and you kind of have to look around. And there's a bunch of stuff you can look around. Like you can see this. It's a commemorative sign of Stellar Blade going gold. Oh shoot! I forgot I'm not actually playing the game. A commemorative sign of Stellar Blade going gold. They had an office plant that was actually called Enya. Also, the owner of the plant sang Enya's song, which is a nice little trivia tidbit. The air conditioner in the second E studio broke down several times last summer in the scorching heat. Yes, we're staying cool. This is the true heat of development. We love Eve. I don't know what that is. It could originally be taken down with ranged attacks, but we made them dodge every bullet just so it could go poof and disappear. It's so flashy and over the top. Commemorative drop pod in remembrance of entering the 2021 game show. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I think that means when they got announced at the Game Awards in 2021. I could be wrong there. That is a semi-spoiler that I got semi-spoiled for, so no, don't worry about that. I was like, oh, this is not for people who have not finished the game. Or play further through the game. So this is funny. So did you know Eve's physique actually changes a little depending on the nanosuit? And I have noticed this. It's very, very subtle, but I have noticed this. That's why her model will sometimes clip through the chair. That's also why the devs had her sit non-stop with everyone staring at her butt. Let's just hope Eve never finds out about this. Now that pink thing on the wall there is actually like a butt press. Like a butt print. And I'm like, okay, are we being for real? And then you get like a couple of like stuff. So I opened up dev mode. I mean, it's not dev mode, fucking photo mode, and just looked around properly at all the stuff. I was looking at this stuff. I was like, oh, does this mean anything? Do I know what this means? No, because I can't code like that. But yeah, I think all of this was like pretty interesting. Like there's the Taki boss fight, which if you actually no, you wouldn't be able to find this before fighting Taki, to be fair. I don't know what that is, so yeah. This is definitely for after you finish the game, which is a little bit annoying, but yeah, got models of some of the enemies and stuff like that. But yeah, that was essentially what you find, and then you get an outfit for it. But we're gonna go through what I've unlocked and the outfits and stuff when we come back. So I'm due for ads now, so we'll be back in a couple of minutes, and then we'll continue actually playing the game.